Hi guys, welcome to Code Bashers. Guys, in this video, I will be discussing the TCS Ninja interview experience. And guys, this interview experience is of a selected candidate, so make sure that you watch this video till the end. Guys, lot of TCS Ninja interviews are going on at present, and many of you have interviews in coming days also. So kindly do not skip any part of this video and make sure to watch this video till the end. Guys, this is the 22nd TCS Ninja interview experience that I am covering on my channel. All the rest of the Ninja interview experience are already posted, and you can find those interview experiences under this playlist. I will give the link of this TCS Ninja interview experience playlist in the I button or in the description box. Make sure to visit it if you are preparing for your TCS interviews. And guys, if you are preparing for TCS digital interviews, then this is the separate playlist for you. There are total 7 TCS digital interview experiences have been posted, so make sure to visit this playlist also. And guys, I have recently started my blog, and I have started posting interview experiences on my blog also. So till now, 2 companies like Mindtree and Infosys interview experiences have been posted on this blog, but I will be posting TCS interview experiences also from tomorrow on this blog. So kindly make sure to check this blog. The link of this blog is given in the description box. Guys, if you're new to this channel, make sure to subscribe it, as well as join my Telegram groups also. All the links of Telegram groups, this blog playlist are given in the description box. Make sure to check them, they will be really beneficial for you. So guys, now let's start this video, and before starting the video, kindly hit the like button for this video. Guys, Unacademy is organizing a combat for those who are preparing for GATE 2023 exam. This combat is on 12th December at 11 am. 20 questions will be asked in 60 minutes. Guys, based on your performance in this combat, you can get a chance to win up to 100% scholarship on the Unacademy subscription, as well as 100 lucky participants will get an exciting opportunity for winning the things like Apple iPad, JBL headphones, etc. And guys, this is an all India competition, so you can check for yourself that where do you stand. Guys, new batches for GATE preparation for Unacademy are starting from 8th December 2021. All the batches links are in the description box. Kindly check them out. Guys, under this subscription, you will get a chance to speak with the toppers of this field, and they will share their experience that how they became toppers in these fields. Under this subscription, while in the live classes, you will get to talk with your favorite educators, and you can clear your doubts one-on-one with them. And guys, under this subscription, you can also arrange one-to-one mentor session in which you can discuss your doubts, clarify your concepts, as well as there will be live mentoring sessions for exam strategies under this subscription. Guys, there is an offer from Unacademy. On purchasing a plus subscription of 1 year or above from Unacademy, you will get additional 6 months free. So you will be buying a 1 year subscription, but the validity will be for 18 months. And guys, this offer is valid till only 10th of December at till 12 am. So if you wish to buy any subscription on Unacademy, kindly use the coupon code that I have given in the description box, and you will get an additional 10% off, plus you will get 6 months of free subscription. The links are in the description box. Okay, so guys, the date of the interview was 25th October 2021. The branch of my friend was CSC. The duration of the entire interview was 30 minutes. So there was single round in which there were 3 panelists. One was TR for TR round, then was managerial person for managerial questions, and then was HR for HR questions. So the first question that was asked from the candidate was, how was your day and what you had in the breakfast? So guys, many of you are nervous during the interviews, so the interviewer knows this thing and he tries to calm you down. So he simply asks basic questions in the start of your interview so that you can calm down. So how was your day? You can tell it yourself. What you had in breakfast, again you can tell it for yourself. The next question was, tell me about yourself. And guys, again, this is a very important question for your interview. This can decide that what are the next questions, series of questions that will be asked from you. So if you want that your entire interview should be focused on a particular thing, you can mention that thing in your tell me about yourself, because from this answer the interview gets to know you, that what are all the things you are interested in, what are the things you have worked on, and what you will be doing. So I hope this question is clear to you. And guys, on my channel, no such video of tell me about yourself is present till now, but if you want that I should make a video on tell me about yourself, kindly comment down and like this video so that I can start preparing for that video. So I hope this question is clear to you. Next question was, which language you prefer? So my friend said that he prefers Python. The next question, next series of questions were related to Python only. So again, whenever a question is asked, try to think before you speak. You can't say that I know C++, Java, Python, all language you cannot see. you cannot say, because there will be different type of questions in all the languages and you will get confused in the interview. So keep this thing in your mind. So next question was from Python, that what are decorators. Okay, so a decorator in Python is a function that takes another function as its argument and returns another function. Now see, we know what a function is. Function takes an argument, performs something and returns some value. This is a basic definition of a function. Now what are decorators? Decorators are also functions that takes function as their argument. So let's just see with an example. You can see here three functions have been taken. Now this example is taken from Geeks for Geeks. Okay, so you can see that three functions have been defined. Now we are calling our first function, that is greet. So in greet we are passing another function. So this is shout, that is we are passing in this greet. So now once we have passed this shout function in the greet, now you can see that this particular function, that is our greet function, is in this also our argument is passed. That is the actual argument that this particular shout function is taking. So I hope in the end this thing will be written like text dot upper will be written, that is the entire upper this text will be converted into upper form and it will be returned, and in the end we will be printing the greeting. So this is how the entire decorators work, that they are the function that takes another function as input and they can also return a function. So I hope this question is clear to you. Now next question was, what is the difference between list and tuple and which one is the fast? So again it is a very commonly asked Python question in an interview, at the difference between list and tuple. So first of all, the biggest difference between list and tuple is lists are mutable. That is, once we have defined the elements in the list, we can change them. But it is not the same case with tuple. Tuples are immutable. That is, once we have defined the elements inside the tuple, we cannot change them by their indexes or by any other method. We cannot change them. Now the next, answering to the next question, which one is fast? See, tuple are fast. So the direct answer to this question is tuples are more faster than list. So I hope this question is clear to you. And guys, whenever a difference is asked to you in an interview, kindly try to give at least 2 points of difference. Okay, next question is, what is tuple unpacking? Now again, this is a very simple question that can be asked from you, but many of you get confused during the interviews that what is tuple unpacking. So all of you know the answer, but this term, that is tuple unpacking, you have never heard. So it is a simple thing. Let's suppose you have a tuple A. So you can see that this is a tuple. It contains three values. First one is string, then it is integer, then it is again a string. So let's suppose it's a tuple which contains three values. Now what we do, we just unpack the tuple into different variables. We are just unpacking the tuple into different variables. So by writing this line, you can see that here are the list of variables and here is the tuple. Now what will happen? Now this particular value will get assigned to this variable. This 5000 will get assigned to this student. The engineering will be getting assigned to this type of college. So this is what a tuple unpacking is. We are unpacking the tuples value into different variables. So I hope this thing is clear to you. This question is clear to you. It's an easy question. You all know this, but this term tuple unpacking is not clear to many of you. So I hope this question is clear to you now. Now next question was you can say a basic question again. You are given list 1 that contains element 1, 2, 3. You are giving list 2 that contains element 4, 5, 6. What will happen when you will add list 1 plus list 2? Here it is, list 1 plus list 2. I am giving you 2 seconds for thinking this answer, because most of you again will give it wrong. Your answer will be what you will answer in the interview, because you are really nervous. You do not listen to the question, you do not think about the question. What you do, you simply listen to the question, you think it is an easy question and you directly answer to it. Most of you, what you will do, you will give this answer 5, 7 and 9. This answer is completely wrong. You cannot add two lists. You cannot add two lists by just simply adding writing a plus sign in between them. The real answer will be, these two lists will get concatenated with each other. The real answer will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. This will be the new list after writing this particular thing, that is list 1 plus list 2. I hope this thing is clear to you. Okay, Now moving to next question. Next question was explain different types of inheritance. So guys, there are total 5 types of inheritance that are present. Do not ask the language C++, Java or Python. Simple question was explain types of inheritance. So the first one is simple inheritance, in which there is one parent, one child. Another one is multiple inheritance, in which there are two parent and one child. A particular child class is taking from. Okay, the third level is multi-level inheritance, in which class 1 inherits from class 2, and the child class hired from child class 1. So what happens is there is a grandparent relationship that is coming into multi-level inheritance. I hope this thing is clear to you. Next is hierarchical inheritance, that is two classes are inheriting from the same class. Two classes are inheriting from the same class. I hope this question is clear to you. Next is hybrid inheritance. It is again same thing. What does it means? Hybrid means it is an association of two or more inheritances. So you can see here this particular example is of hierarchical inheritance plus multiple inheritance. So I hope this question is clear to you. Now next question was what are asset properties in DBMS. So again it's a very commonly asked question in an interview from DBMS point of view. Asset, I will give this link in the description box. Try to visit this link for knowing this answer. It's a very basic question that can be asked from you. So I hope this question is clear to you. So guys, the last question of the TR round, or you can say the last question from the technical round perspective was, have you done any projects? And next is, what is real life use case of this project? So guys, many of you do not know that how you have to explain your project in an interview. So for this purpose only, I have made a dedicated video on my channel in which I have described a step-by-step guide to prepare to explain your project to the interviewer. So kindly visit that playlist, visit that video. The link will be in the description box or in the I button, and watch this video. And next question was, what is real life use case of this project? So guys, you are building a project, so there must be a real life implementation of that project. Like you have done, you can, let's suppose you have done an NLP project. So in real life, you can it can help in classification of medicines or so. So you must know your real life implementation of your projects. So I hope this question is again clear to you. Now these were all the TR questions which were asked. Now there were two managerial questions also. First one is, what if tomorrow you got a higher package from another company? So managerial person tries to put you in a situation that is, today you got selected in TCS, tomorrow you get a good package or higher package from another company. So what you will do? So in this particular question, you do not have to lie or do something. You can simply say that if currently in TCS my financial needs are getting fulfilled and my work is challenging, then I will not look for the other company. But if my financial needs are not getting fulfilled from the TCS salary, or my work is not good, my environment is not good in TCS, then I will definitely look for a switch. So this is a way of answering these type of questions. You do not have to lie to the interviewer that no, I will not change the company. You must give a proper reason that what are you thinking, on what cases you will try to switch the company, and on what cases you will try to avoid such switch. So I hope this question is clear to you. The last managerial question was, how will you approach a new technology? So again, this particular situation arises in every different company. Like at present, you know, let's suppose Java, but in company they give you Python. So how will you approach a new technology? So you can simply answer this question by saying, I will try to do certifications, I will try to build small projects on it, I will try to take help from the seniors, documentation I will read of the new technology. So all these things you can tell to the interviewer and he will be satisfied with your answer. So guys, in this particular interview there were no HR questions, so only technical round questions and managerial round questions were there. So I hope you liked you found this video informative. If you found the video informative, kindly hit that like button for the video, subscribe button for this channel, and guys, for more such interview experiences, do visit this playlist. This playlist. The link of this playlist I will give in the description box or in the I button, and do visit the blog also. The link will be in the description box. So in blog I have started posting interview experiences of TCS also, so kindly visit it. So it will be helpful for you. So guys, this was it for this video. Thank you for watching it.